is refuted completely by the Arab world. And on top of that, Donald Trump's proposal was not let any Gazans who want to leave. It was actually move the entire population of Gaza, which would, let's be very clear about it, constitute ethnic cleansing and a violation of international law against the Vienna Convention.
So I think the Gazans are the only population ever in the history of war to be forced to stay in a war zone. What countries are saying, what the typical narrative is, you must stay in Gaza, you must stay in the war zone. So first of all, I think even if we have an element of Trump's plan, even if we say, okay, which Gazans want to leave, let's let them out, let's let them go to X, Y, Z countries, that's the start, because then you're not forcing people, babies, women, children, to stay in a war zone.
But sorry, so just about forcing your view of forcing people to stay in a war zone. I mean, I've spoken to so many Gazans, both while I've been on deployment in Jerusalem, but also from here presenting this program. And the overriding feeling from them is, this is our home, this is our territory, this is our land. They don't want to leave, the majority of. I mean, yes, there are some who want to leave, but I just wonder whether you've heard, whether you have ever spoken to anybody in Gaza who has said to you, yeah, I mean, we can be bombed, we can be in a war zone, but we want to stay in our land. I mean, they see it as their home.
If that's their home, create a home for yourselves, set up a government that's not a terrorist government that will rule you, build schools, build hospitals that don't have terror tunnels beneath them, and create a society.
Ken, I mean, do you take the point that, according to the Israeli government, the only way to stop Hamas from doing this again in another 7th of October, in a year's time, for example, is for the war to continue, as Oshi and as the Israeli government would argue?
No, of course I don't. I don't think that military pressure has proven that it's effective in any way. Not only in this war, I mean, I'm going back to May 2021, but to any cycle where Hamas attacked Israel and Israel retaliated, and then we had some quiet, and then again we've seen Gaza turned into what it is now. And the fact is that last week about 1,000 Palestinians left the Gaza Strip through Jordan to France and other European countries that took them in. The Palestinians in Gaza they shouldn't be told that they need to leave. My family was told that they needed to leave from Iraq and Tunisia in different circumstances. Of course, they didn't start any war against the Arab countries, but to say that out of 2 million people in Gaza, they're all complicit or they all need to pay for the atrocities of Hamas, it's just, I think it's really dehumanizing them, and it's not helping us come closer. The 2 million Palestinians are not going to pack their bags and leave Gaza Strip to other countries. That's not going to happen. Let's be realistic about it. The fact that Trump made this suggestion, I think, it wasn't made seriously. And the fact is also that Trump is now pressuring Netanyahu to end the war, and is the one that is pressuring Netanyahu to give humanitarian aid. It's Trump's plan that Oshi mentioned that is the one that actually forcing Netanyahu to end the war, while him and his ministers are obsessively talking about resettling Gaza or occupying Gaza. I also don't